guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be turning myself into Camila Cabello from the music video Señorita. Hopefully at the end of this I will turn into her because that would be amazing. Just kidding. This is just going to be a makeup tutorial on her makeup in the video. She has like 3 or 4 different looks in the video. I'm going to go with the more sultry one. Before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. So if you want to see me turn into Camila Cabello, oh god, keep watching. Okay, so looking at my MacBook Pro here, it looks like she has a little bit of shimmer on her lid and a very pretty like red gloss almost on her lips, and pretty simple, and then she definitely has some lashes on. I will insert some pictures for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have some foundation on already. I'm wearing the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I'm wearing the shade 05 and 07. I mixed them together. 07 is a little too dark for me, and 05 is a little too light for me. I probably need to get 06. Possibly, that'd be great. So let's go in with some blush and some bronzer, and then we'll go into the eyes. So I think that she is like really bronzy, really dewy kind of a look. So I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics bronzer in Bronze Babe, and I'm gonna grab this Morphe R7. So I'm just gonna dip in really quick and just pop this on. So I'm gonna go a little overboard and bronze this face up pretty heavily. Okay, so bronzer is on. I'm just gonna cut the lower part with some powder. This is just the Makeup Revolution banana powder. I hate the freaking packaging on that one, and so I just put it into like this one that I got from Amazon. It's just like a plain old powder container. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I was so happy to find something like that because I was like, I hated that thing. So I'm just gonna cut this bottom part out with some powder and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so I'm gonna brush this powder away. Let's go in with some blush. I'm gonna use this Alamar Blush Trio palette. I got this guy in my BoxyCharm and I did a video on it, so definitely check that out if you are interested in my full review on the BoxyCharm. Okay, so the blush looks good. I did contour my nose. I hate contouring my nose. I feel like I always rub off the foundation underneath, so it's looking a little wonky. That's why. That's why. So it doesn't look like she has a ton of stuff on her eyes. It just looks like she has like a very pretty shimmer shade, but I like to put something in my crease, even if it's just a little bit of bronzer, just to give a little bit dimension to it. So I am going to use this Tarte palette. It is the Tarte Be Yourself But Better. Is that what it is? Be you naturally. Be yourself but better. Oh man. There's 4 shimmers in this palette, and this is what the palette looks like. I'm gonna go in, I think, with the darker shimmer. It's almost like a copper one. I think I'm gonna go in with that first, and then I'm gonna build up some crease color, and then we should be good to go. I primed my eyes already with some Catrice concealer, and then I set it with this light shade in this palette right here. So I have this on my finger already, and then I'm just gonna go in and just focus this on, oh wow, that's so pretty. I'm gonna focus this on just the lid and build that up, and then we'll put some lighter shimmer in the inner corner. So that's what that looks like on this side, and then I'm gonna go over and put this on the other eye. So that looks really super pretty. I'm gonna take my M330 brush and just put a tiny bit of color into my crease, because when I'm looking at pictures of her, she doesn't seem to have a ton of stuff in her crease. It just looks like she has this shimmer shade, but I always like to do that just because it gives a little bit more definition, and it just brings the eye to another level, I think. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. So I have it on my brush. I'm just gonna tap some off, and then I'm just gonna softly blend some of this in, not too crazy. I don't want it to go all the way up to my eyebrow, just really in my crease. Okay, so now that that's down, I'm gonna take a more of a fluffier brush. This is the M441. Some more of a dome top. It's clean. It just is stained pink. Just is what it is. So I'm gonna take this. There's nothing on this brush, and I'm just going to like lightly kind of soften this up. So that's what that looks like softened up, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what that looks like I'm gonna go with the shade Glacier. So I'm gonna take this on my finger and I'm just gonna focus this more on the inner corner and then kind of put it a little bit on my lid, but not too much. Whoa, so that shade is hella pigmented. Okay, so I'm going to take the finger that I don't have anything on and just softly pat that out because I didn't want it to be that crazy. So that's exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna take the same amount that I have on my other finger and put it on the other eye. Cool, that looks really nice, and I would personally put this dark shade right here on my outer corner, but I'm not gonna do that today because that's not what the look was. I'm gonna take this Morphe 213 brush, kind of a smudger brush, and I'm gonna take this shade Tropical in this palette. It's really, really light, and I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner. That looks really pretty. Okay, so that looks really good. I'm really happy how this turned out. I'm gonna go and put some color onto my bottom lash line, and I'm gonna use this brush from Morphe M562. It's really small, like crease brush. So I'm gonna go in with that transition shade that I used just really lightly, and I'm gonna tap into here and just kind of come maybe 3/4 of the way into my eye. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's very subtle, it's not too crazy. Okay, my lashes are curled. I'm gonna pop some mascara on and then I'm gonna go for some lashes. I have this Believe Beauty Volume Eyes mascara. I'm obsessed with this lately. It does a great job of just curling your lashes and keeping it curled, and also there's no like flaking. I found this at the Dollar General. I did a video where it was like first impressions of everything under $5. I tried this out in that video and I'm obsessed. I've been using it every time I do my makeup. It's really, really nice mascara. Before we go into lashes, I'm gonna let this mascara dry, and then I'm gonna go into some highlighter. I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator Gilded Honey. I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics brush and just tap in here. I really like this highlighter because it doesn't emphasize my texture, it doesn't make anything look weird. It's just really, really soft and blinding. I am going to pop some lashes on and then we'll go on to some lips. Okay guys, the lashes are on. These are a little bit too dramatic for the look, but I don't own any other lashes. I'm here for the drama. Anyways, these are Look So Natural lashes by Kiss in the style Flirty. I love these lashes. They're in every video. If I wear lashes, these are the lashes I'm gonna wear. I do need to get some less crazy, less dramatic kind of a lash. Anyway, so let's go on to lips. She has this really pretty like red gloss on, so I'm gonna go and trying to duplicate that. So I'm gonna go in with this Estee Lauder NV shade. This is what it looks like on my hand. Such a pretty like orangey red kind of a thing, but I'm gonna focus this on the inside more than on the outside, and then put some gloss on. Okay, so I like where the lips are, and then we're gonna go with some gloss. I'm gonna go with this Morphe lip gloss. It's in the shade Frolick. It's really pretty, like iridescent kind of a pink. So I'm gonna go real lightly with this guy because I really just want a clear gloss. I don't own a clear gloss, but just realizing that that's insane. So I'm gonna go real light. Okay, so here's the final look. I did put my hair down for some dramatic effect, and I really like the way this came out. I'm in love with the eyes. I think it looks so soft and beautiful, and I really like how the lip turned out. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing this video. I really like Camila Cabello, and I'm obsessed with the new song, Señorita. Leave a comment down below if there's anyone in the future you want me to do a tutorial on. I would love to do that for you guys. I hope that you guys can come back and hang out with me in the future, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.